Did we start?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Are we here yet?
We are here.
Are we coming to you live from San Diego?
We are not live. At least not yet. No. Welcome, everyone.
Fuck you, San Diego.
Yes, fuck you, San Diego.
Movie
This
references
is appropriately.
Why do you sound echoey?
You sound echoey. Hold on.
Sounds echoey.
How am I echoey?
It sounds like you're talking in a bathroom. I'm sure all of our listeners on Not the Tube of Views is like, man, why is Robert on the toilet doing this podcast?
Well, only the people watching the video will know the truth.
But people not watching the video won't know. They'll just assume that you're taking mad dumpies and like talking on the cast pod.
I guess that means
Robert, are you in there making beers?
All right. I am going to cut this in. This is going to be the beginning, but I know what the problem is.
Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hey, Robert finished taking his mad dumpies in the bathroom.
Yes, I did.
Back. Yeah.
You ever have one of those and like make you feel like you're, you've just like left your soul behind and you feel cleansed almost, like you've dropped 10 pounds?
After I've been constipated for like 4 days and then I go have McDonald's, yes.
Yes, exactly. Or Taco Bell. Also, I mean, good on you for picking up on that, because I would have been super pissed at the end of recording this and been like, wow,
my voice.
I sound like ass.
Why am I in a toilet bowl of my own making?
Yes, exactly.
Look at the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh, nice. Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
We may or may not have that platinum.
We do have that platinum. Tell everybody why Lego Batman 3 makes you hate women.
Why does Lego Batman,
not Lego Batman 3, the new Lego Batman.
The new Arkham-esque Lego Batman. Yeah. Why does it make me hate women?
Yeah, why do you hate women so much?
Because it makes me believe in a false sense of reality that if you punch a woman in the face, that coins will explode out from her, and that's not the case.
No, it was the fact that they're called hinge persons.
You're
like, hinge persons is cringe, and I'm like, bro.
It is, man. It is. All right.
So Robert hates affirmative action. And
for everyone who is interested remotely in this cartoon-based or comic-based video game, the newest, like Lego Batman, there are subtitles. Not subtitles. Was it sub?
I don't know. Since under the with the person talking is subtitles.
Yes. Is that not subtitles?
Closed captioning.
Closed captioning, sure, whatever. Anyways, it describes the guys you are beating up as hinge person. And it's whatever. But we all know damn good and well that the word is henchman.
Well, we know the word is goon. But
there is goon too. Yeah. What's wrong with goon? What's wrong with goon?
I think dudes masturbating ruin that. Gooners.
But why would that only matter now? Dudes have been doing that for an actual millennia, if not more.
I'm just making up fake excuses. I don't know. I mean,
that is a good question. What's wrong with goon or henchman?
Well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, because hinge person but hinge person is inclusive to all hinge people.
Fuck all of that.
Robert hates women.
On this show, we have proof.
Yeah.
We have definitive evidence that
Definitive
I do
proof.
not hate women because I try to provide Gooner bait for them as well.
You
So
do. You try
So-
to sing. So I got Gooner bait for the ladies right here. Evil clone Goliath from Gargoyles.
evil clone Goliath from Gargoyles.
I'm pretty sure that's what Thylog was. I don't know. He looks like Goliath. We got
What is that? Okay.
My brother got me this for Christmas. It is a NECA
Oh.
Gargoyles action figure, and I only recently was able to get it because I went and visited him.
Right.
But the tail is bendy, and so you can like shape it and stuff. And he's got a laser. He's got a pew pew.
There are several NECA like figures that I've been interested in that are like, you know, Batman like animated series stuff, and they look good from the pictures, but I have not seen one in real life. So
the gargoyle ones are. I'm looking around because I have one somewhere. I've got one out of the box somewhere. I don't know where he's at. But the gargoyle ones were really like posable, like they're really good looking. So yeah, I wanted to do like a toy review at some point too. But
they're not on the
of,
level of like Sideshow or
no
Iron Studios or anything like that, right? Okay.
No.
Or even like some of the higher end McFarlane shit.
No, not at all. I mean, they're like $20 fucking action figures. They're not like the best thing in the world, but
right.
I found a wing.
Paul's out here with his matching gray shorts and Marvel Super.
I don't know why I just did that, dude. I don't know where he went. That's gonna piss me off. Anyway, they're good. But speaking of, I found something at Walmart for $14, and I was surprised.
Okay.
It's kind of comic book because their comic books are based on it. So I'm gonna say, plus we're gonna do something later about this. But I found this.
Nice.
This is Blocky's Stormtrooper model kit, and it's got a lot of little pieces. So over the weekend while I was visiting family, I put it together.
Very nice. Very
nice. And that
nice.
dude is super fucking cool. He's super posable. All his little pieces bend so you can fucking have him high kick, and he's got like double jointed and shit like that. But he is more posable and bendy than like any of the Hasbro. Like Hasbro could never. He is a little bit he is a little short for a stormtrooper.
Okay.
That's a joke, right?
Why would a storm
from the movie? Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
I don't remember that at all.
When Luke saves Leia and he's dressed as a stormtrooper and she's like, "God damn it, Robert."
I am absolutely going to look that up, and I'm 100% putting that clip in the thing.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Huh? Yes, aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper? And then Family Guy makes fun of it and has that same scene, and then he's like, "Aren't you a aren't you a little bitch to be a bitch?"
Now.
Yeah, or some
Aren't you a little fat to be a stormtrooper?
Well, stay here and rot, you stuck-up bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is a little shorter than the Hasbro. So he's like 5.8 inches or some shit like that. Which isn't terrible. But this gives me high hopes for Absolute Batman.
Oh yeah, because the Blocky, yes.
Blockies is doing. Welcome back to the Absolute Podcast. All roads lead back to Absolute Batman.
It seems that way, man. Everything, all the drama and everything leads back to Absolute Batman.
But you fucking dude, like I'm so excited. Also, his toes bend up, so you can have him like on a rock or some shit.
Okay.
But I'm excited because I was like, you know what, this is $14.
Right.
I can see what I'm getting into. The plastic's good. Everything looks good. I wish the camera would focus on him better. and the details are good, so I'm excited for Absolute Batman. I'm excited for Moon Knight too. They're doing Marvel Rivals Moon Knight, but that's just because I'm a nerd that likes
You are a
Moon
nerd.
Knight. So.
Fucking nerd.
But yeah, man, I think that'll be a good investment if you like just posable action figures and you like putting shit together. That's definitely going to be something to keep an eye out for.
I feel
I know
like I
you're
need to
getting
make a
big.
concession for that because I've been
It'll
looking for
probably be like
statues and shit, but
$25, man.
yeah,
And I mean they come with bases, so you can kind of
that
pose
makes
it
me
how
feel
you-
better.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
So it's just like, to me, I'm just like, okay, so it comes with a base. I can pose it any way I want to.
Mhm.
And it's not going to break the bank. Like the most
Sure.
I've seen them is like $24 for the Venom one. And it's like, I'm assuming Batman will probably be 24 to 30 because he's got a bunch of accessories, but
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
that's better than Hasbro. These $20 action figures are $30 now. And
Absolutely.
they have half the articulation of that because that's a model kit, so that makes sense. But man, it's super fucking depressing, man. Toy collecting has gotten depressing.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
And I like articulation. So.
Of course you do. But all right.
Yeah.
Welcome to issue 19, which is appropriate
sorry, I
because
just
Absolute
wanted to
Batman
rant.
19 comes up. No, you're good.
Oh yeah. Fucking Strawman's in it.
Yeah, a little scary crow. Well, we'll get into that. We'll talk about that.
Did you see the preview? The first 2 pages?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
We can look at it. It's on. I'm sure it's on League.
I didn't see it on League, but someone shared it on Instagram, and it was like it was like an introduction to Scarecrow, and it was so fucking good.
Yeah, we'll take a look at
Motherfucker's
it.
barefoot, so he already immediately gives me
nice.
Or as basic white bitches say, he gives me the ick.
I hate that phrase. God, I hate that phrase. Yeah, so I want to go ahead and put it out there. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed on YouTube. We're right at 20 subscribers. So every week we've gotten 1 or 2 more, so that's good.
Yeah. Thank you for watching us instead of Markiplier. I appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to remind everybody that we're doing a giveaway, and when we hit 50 subscribers, I'm giving you a gift card to your local comic store.
And
Paul's doing you doing the art? You doing the little?
I'm gonna promote that. So I bought a second Daredevil blind bag like a fool, like a damn fool, and I got the exact same goddamn thing. So I got another white cover. Okay. So I'm going to draw my own cover.
Okay.
For that, I'm working out the details in digital first, and then I'm going to transfer it in ink to the white cover.
Okay.
Probably Sharpie or whatever. And it's going to be a custom Daredevil #1 white cover that I put art on that we'll send out as part of a giveaway, or probably that same giveaway or whatever. But
I like it.
Something
very cool.
Something more personal to us, guys. That would. I got to learn
very generous and very cool.
Covers, but I'm a giving guy. I'm a courteous individual at the best of times, Which, by the way, I did finally sit down and read that, and it was awesome. I loved it.
It is awesome. Daredevil 1 is crazy cool.
It is really good.
We'll put your Instagram down there in the
my gram of Instas.
The bottom.
It's probably more beneficial to put my Kara on there, but so my Instagram is mostly I draw fake Pokemon. My Kara is my portfolio of character design.
Oh. I don't know 100% what car is, but sure, we'll put that in the description of
I'll send you a
descriptions.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you.
Cool. But yeah, so like and subscribe.
Yeah. You get
getting
cool stuff
into
sometimes.
the news kind of thing, I did what I said I was going to do, and I posted on Reddit about
Maloned.
Cyclops being blocked, like his eye blasts being blocked by a bandana.
All right. So another
Uh-huh.
thing I forgot to bring up about that last time
Okay.
is that he doesn't have eye blasts. His eyes open a portal to another dimension of pure energy. And I wanted to see your
What?
reaction to that. He doesn't have laser eyes. His eyes are portals to a dimension of pure fucking energy.
What?
Yeah. They are interdimensional apertures to a dimension comprised of pure, heatless kinetic energy. When he opens his eyes, this punch dimension releases raw concussive force, which he controls using his ruby quartz visor, rather than him generating the energy himself.
I'm gonna need a comic book reference to that, because that sounds. I mean, that sounds like some comic book ass explanations and just ways
Right.
to make things more complicated than it should be. But yeah. Wow. Okay. All right.
1983 official handbook of the Marvel Universe. So it took them a while to get to that, but yes. The punch
Official
dimension.
handbook of the Marvel Universe. I'm absolutely looking that up, and I'm putting that. Wow. Okay.
Put that on the reading list.
Jesus. Okay. Well, let me get to the reply that I liked the most when it came to that post. And Reddit being Reddit took the post down. There was no explanation for it, but some,
Weird.
some sweaty Reddit
It's because
moderator.
because it's connected back to me. Everybody on Reddit hates me.
There is no okay. But this was the reply. I posted the same screenshot that I did in the show.
His eyelids, yeah, that's true. Because when he
And
closes his eyes,
and I thought this was interesting. This came from Infernal Blaze. It says his eyelids block it too, and a very tight blindfold physically hold your eyelids shut unless you force them open. So that made me think, okay, you know what? I could see that if I have.
that's kind of what I said. But then you said it was glowing red behind the.
Right. Yeah, I said that later on too, and I think that was when the post got taken down by some sweaty mod. And but I thought this was interesting. I was like, okay, well, that kind of explains why a random strip of fabric would help keep his eyes closed. And somebody a little bit later on was like, yeah, because fabric against the the moist membrane of the eyeball would be really uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah, I could see that too. So it's kind of like, it's incentive to keep the eyes closed as opposed to just trying to remember to keep them closed. So
it's weird. Apparently, originally, like before they did the punch dimension, his eyes gained power through photosynthesis.
So Scott Summers is a plant?
His eyes absorbed the sun's energy, and then he redirected that energy. So I feel like the best.
I kind of like that explanation better than his eyes are portals into a universe of pure energy.
So my other thing there is like, I think it just doesn't matter.
Of course, it doesn't matter.
No, I know, but I think even the X-Men writers don't know what to do with Scott's powers half the time. And it's just like, how powerful is he? Is he photosynthesis? Is it punch dimension? Is it just fucking kinetic energy that's like stored inside of him, like Havoc,
right?
His brother. How does this work? How does it doesn't work? I don't think it. I feel like the X-Men writers don't care because he's just like he shoots lasers. Who gives a god?
Right. But I mean,
Yeah.
all of us, especially if you're in the, I'll say 25 and older crowd, you get more into the why does this work or how
Why
does this
does the
work?
universe?
I guess, and I guess it's probably more of like to have an understanding of like what power that like how devastating is this actual power? Like if somebody says, "Oh, this punch is the equivalent of X number of nuclear bombs or whatever," like we have a reference, a real life reference to that to understand the
I don't
gravity
think
of
we've
that.
ever. The only time I've ever seen him kind of let loose, I guess, in that context. There's been a few times where it's just been an explosion.
Right.
And it's like X-Men 97 in that first episode when he's beating up the dudes and he's like, "No, my glasses, psych," and just opens his eyes. And I was like, dude, that's funny.
Right. It was a good movie. It's a good scene.
Dude, Cyclops, the way he moves in that whole episode at the beginning, especially where he uses his lasers to scoot back. I'm like, no, you did not. Shut up. That's so slick. I'm like, man, that's some Marvel versus Capcom 2 shit. You need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, it really is like an ult of some sort, like or some sort of like block. Yeah, that's
And
pretty
then
good.
there's
Or
been
dodge.
times where it's like it's kinetic energy, and then sometimes it's concussive energy. It really
Right.
doesn't make sense half the time. Sometimes it puts off heat, sometimes it does not. Sometimes it's a plant-based thing, sometimes it's not. So
Yeah, I don't
Cyclops
know.
is all over the map with his bullshit. So
Yeah, I could,
you know,
I
but
could
that's
get
cool
that.
that Reddit kind of interacted with us. I like that. That's cool.
Well,
Speaking of last week's
interacted with
shit,
me.
though,
Uh-huh.
I had a little bit of introspection time. Sitting
Okay.
in the car. We were talking about the race stuff last week about Billy D. Williams,
Oh
like race
yeah,
swapping.
yeah. Uh-huh.
One thing I forgot to bring up was I think it's funny that all the gingers are being recast in race swap, like poor gingers. But that's less the point of it. But I was thinking on it, and I was like, we talked briefly about it. Like some characters' race is integral to who they are. Like Panther.
Right.
Magneto being a Jew.
Right.
Some characters have to, like, you can't have White Storm. Storm is an African goddess.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so then I started thinking, I was like, well, if it's okay to race swap because the race is not integral to their backstory, then that's opening the door to saying Blade can be white. Because being black has nothing to do with Blade. It's just cool
True.
that he is. He's like the coolest fucking vampire slayer. So,
Right.
but it's like people wouldn't accept that. And it's like, where do you draw the line at race swapping? When's it okay? When's it's not okay? And there's instances where I think respecting the source material is here, but then sometimes I don't think it matters that much, depending on the character. Like Wonder Man
That makes
recently.
sense.
Like Wonder Man is played by a black actor, and he did a great job. I love that show. It was fucking the best thing Marvel's done in recent years. But Wonder Man has famously been white for 50 fucking years or whatever.
Famously or just traditionally?
Traditionally.
Okay.
But you know, I feel like sometimes when it's an alien, it's whatever, but at the same time, black Superman's probably not gonna float too well. We had some comments about that and stuff. There was one comment I told you to save. I don't remember if it was about this or. We had a lot of people talking about it, about Black Superman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was one guy, one comment you. You got to read me back the first comment because it made me laugh so much.
Let me pull it up.
That was so funny.
Gotta find the short. Hold on.
There's also like other not comic book stuff where race swapping has happened, and I don't even think people noticed. And there's probably been some comic book stuff too. Like I don't think people really noticed that Ravonna Renslayer or whatever the fuck her name is in Loki used to be Ginger and was played by a black actress. There's also stuff like the SWAT movie. Are you familiar with Colin Farrell, Sam Jackson?
Yeah, I like that movie.
SWAT, the movie, had a TV show, SWAT. All the same characters, played by different actors that kind of look like Temu versions of the movie actors. Like the guy that drives the truck kind of looks like Jeremy Renner's cousin. There's only one of them that was race swapped. Just one. And it was LL Cool J's character, Deacon. In the TV show, he's played by an older white guy. In fact, the guy from Better Off Ted or Fred or some shit, that I can't remember that name of that show. But Deacon was race swapped. Nobody fucking talked about it, like at all. But again, that's, I feel, more niche and like goes under the radar, so it doesn't, people don't fucking throw a fit about it. But that is one of those few instances where a black character was race swapped to white. We never really see that, but and you could say whitewashing. I guess we do see that with whitewashing. Whatever. They turned Usopp more white in One Piece or whatever. But so yeah, what were the comments about Superman? Were they all?
I'm still kind of looking at it. There was a couple. Wow. I didn't see a lot of these comments that were on TikTok. One of them, he has in all caps, make podcasting equipment more expensive.
Hey, fuck you.
That was about
I like
you
the cut of your jib.
That was us talking about, or when you made the comment about Professor X not being able to make himself walk via.
Look, man. Give me a reason why. If it's a concentration,
literally every comment started off basically saying that telepathy is not telekinesis.
Oh, I fucking know, but he makes himself walk in Fox's shit, so whatever.
Yeah. Somebody
get off your high horse, like.
Yeah. Let's break it down. The multiple ways this was dumb to say. Number one, telepathy does not let you move things around. That's telekinesis. Even if you had said telekinesis, that still wouldn't make sense because Professor X does not have that power, typically.
In Fox, he does, apparently.
Number three, in the comics, Professor X has been able to walk for years. There's an argument to be made. He has spent just as long being able to walk as not in his comic appearance.
Dude, did we get a bunch of actually motherfuckers in our comments? That's crazy.
Yes, there. Somebody else said, "Oh, we got to stop handing out podcast equipment."
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna address both of you motherfuckers. If you think you can do better, let's see it. Go buy your own cheap ass fucking equipment, you piece of shit.
I mean,
yeah. Where's your comic book podcast?
I mean, it's just...
Where's your comic book podcast with 19 followers, you motherfucker?
I mean, we really are just two idiots that just...
Yeah,
we just like talking and nerding out about this shit. That's all.
Yeah. And to be fair, Fox had that motherfucker walking after he got paralyzed. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
Right. Where is the clip? Oh, okay. So, going back to the clip, it's on TikTok and on YouTube, but you make the comment, I don't think the populace is ready for a black Superman.
Oh, right,
and I said that I would be perfectly okay with like Idris Elba or
yeah.
Oh, no, I think Michael B. Jordan was the one that specifically came up.
He's an alien. It shouldn't matter.
Somebody said not Clark Kent. That was the very
so
first.
that's so funny to me because immediately my mind was like, not my president with the Obama. Just, not my Superman. And I could see that movie happening.
Yeah. a
There
guy
is
named
another reason.
Squidface or somebody else replied, said, "Very good. The character's name is Calvin Ellis. Good job." And then
Who
he
the
replied,
fuck is Calvin
Valzon.
Ellis?
Just
See, now I've got to look this up. I'm not
suggesting
as
it.
familiar. Oh, there is a black Superman, a Kryptonian named Kal-El. Oh, this already exists. There's a black Superman.
Yeah. I thought you
But
knew that. I thought we were talking
he's not
specifically
Clark
about like
Kent.
movies.
No, I was just fucking whatever. I didn't know about Calvin Ellis. That's cool though. Oh, and he's the president of the United States. So, it's Obama. That's cool, man. That's cool though. Calvin Ellis. Oh my god, I was joking. Calvin Ellis was based on Barack Obama.
Well, I mean, that fits.
Prior to being elected, he once joked on TV that he was sent from Earth from the dying planet Krypton.
All right, that's awesome. That's good.
God damn it, I love Barack Obama.
the very last comment on that reel in or that TikTok is from when saw the End Reel Studio, and it says what he meant to say was, quote, YT American males aren't ready. The rest of the planet has fully functional brains and would love it.
I still don't think there are. Let's be honest. There are other multiracial nerds out there that would also not like it. I've seen plenty of black comic book nerds that are like, "Oh, we shouldn't race swap."
Is probably because they're more like, use source material kind of thing, or
use source material,
or like what was just pointed out. There is a black Superman. Just
the other reason I don't think it would work necessarily is if you were ever wanting to do Steel. Like if you ever did Death of Superman and John Henry shows up as the Man of Steel, literal steel, it's like John Henry is so like has to be a black man. Like that's based around the John Henry mythos and everything like that, like the folklore, whatever hero. So it's just like you do have that as black Superman as well. So it's like if you already have Clark Kent being black, it takes a lot away from John Henry being black Superman in the eyes of like an audience or the fucking the city and shit like that. Which I love Steel. I even like the movie.
You've said that before. You've said it before.
I like the Shaq movie. Well, John Henry's one of my favorite like folklore heroes too. I've always liked that story, but I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I think it's a lot of like hit or miss, and you just got to throw stuff at the wall if you're wanting to do this. If you want to race swap a character, I think you should respect the source material at a level.
I think you picked a good. I think it's a good point that you made though, that it kind of depends on how.
Because Two-Face
how
great
integral it is
to
the
history of the character,
to the story, into that character. Yeah. Like for example, Storm could never be a white girl.
No, Storm could never be white. Black Panther could never be white unless they were South African. But even then, that wouldn't work. So, and they'd have to be British. It's like a whole fucking. That's a whole thing. But
or speak what Afrikaans,
But Moon Knight could be black, or just a crazy statement. Yeah. But it's like he's got. Who cares? I mean,
Right. Did we cover the comment that you wanted to talk about with that though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Joker was Hispanic in Adam West. That.
Yeah.
So it's just like
right.
And it's not just black. It's like you could be Asian or Hispanic or whatever.
Right.
I think some people get so wrapped up in it, and it's just like
it's
not always that big of a deal. And it's like I know you would be sad if your favorite character that you've always known to be this is suddenly something else.
I mean, Batman's been black though before, so I mean that's not
obviously Superman has to.
It was fine.
But not Clark Kent is like not my Superman. That just made me think of that whole fucking like.
yeah.
But I'm like, what are you saying? Can black people not be named Clark? You fucking racist.
All right.
Fuck you.
Moving on.
Speaking of Adam West, Batman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Again, Adam West Batman is famous for they actually whitewashed Catwoman. It was Eartha Kitt originally. So that's sad. But over the weekend, I had nothing going on. The Heroes and Icons satellite channel was on the TV at my grandmother's house.
Okay.
Heroes and Icons plays old ass superhero TV shows, including Wonder Woman and the black and white Superman show.
Okay. Like the George Reeves?
I think so.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit. I thought Adam West's Batman was the most ridiculous thing. It is. It absolutely is. I've sent you the clips. I've sent you all.
I mean, I've seen my fair share of Adam West Batman.
Water.
Right.
The safe one fucking kills me. How'd you get into that safe under 3 seconds flat with my bat unlocking 3 seconds flat device? It's like, fuck you for having something that specific. Fuck off.
Right.
But the Superman one is always so funny because like Jimmy and Lois are constantly like up Superman or up Clark's butt about him. You're Superman, right? You're Superman, right? And they both sides of it always play it so coy, like, maybe not. I don't know. And it posits just like these very strange questions because it's like they can't really get away with doing big villains back then, you know. So they always have to do like gangsters doing stupid shit.
Right. Henchmen.
Or or some other random thing. One episode came on that made me question everything I know about Superman.
Okay.
Which is not a lot, let's be fair. That's
fair.
It comes from an alien planet, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But
his
there's a
planet was
nuclear
being
reactor.
destroyed. Parents wanted to save him. Yeah, blah blah. Yeah.
So there's this nuclear reactor about to fucking go off or whatever, and like if the radiation leaked out, it would affect the area for an eternity.
Sure.
Or some shit. It was some crazy,
a really long ass time.
Premise.
Right.
Yeah, and it was like a brick cube with like rods in it that were like spitting fire, and I'm like, that's adorable. One guy was dead, which I thought was funny. Like he tried to stop it and he just died. I was like, God damn, hey, fucking no holds bar in Superman. They just said, fuck it. He goes in to like change the rods out because nobody else can do it. And it's like, whatever. And then he steps out and he's like, you know, he's like, feels weird. And the scientist brings out a Geiger counter and like scoots it over and just like freaking the fuck out. Okay. And it's like, you absorbed all the radiation of the reactor, and then they turn the light off and he's glowing. And it's like, you're going to be radioactive forever. You can't be near anybody. And it's like this super sad fucking turn that he has to go into exile. The episode's called Superman in Exile, if you want everyone to look it up. He goes into the mountains above Metropolis and sits on the mountain glowing, watching over the city, but can't get near his friends or family anymore. Like he can't do anything except sit there in exile because the radiation would kill anybody he gets close to.
So is it not canon at that point in time that he has to use the sun?
It is. So they talk about in a previous episode the defeat of Superman. They discover that kryptonite is his weakness, and they make synthetic kryptonite, and they specifically say that the radiation from kryptonite is what weakens him. And I'm thinking, wait, so he also gets his power from the sun's radiation, and then he absorbs all this radiation in the nuclear. And I'm like, wait a minute, is Superman a radioactive superhero? Are him and Captain Atom more similar than I thought? And that slowly makes sense why they fought in DCKO too. But it's like, I never really put together that it was radiation that did all that.
that gave him the power. Why wouldn't it be radiation?
I don't know. I don't know.
mean,
I never really fucking thought about it. I thought it was the color of the sun. Yeah, because the red sun takes away his power. Shut up.
Well, I mean, that would attribute to more like what type of radiation it is. Like,
but okay,
because
so
there are different bands and different.
Are red suns putting out different radiation than yellow suns? Either way,
in comic book world, I'm sure.
But so it made more sense to me that Captain Atom's kind of his rival because they're both radioactive superheroes, more or less. I hate Captain Atom, but I've never really had that thought where I'm like, oh, Superman's a radioactive superhero. I've always been like, oh, he's a god. You know, like he's whatever.
They are in fact not the same. It's not the same type of radiation.
Oh, the suns.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just thought it was an interesting thought experiment or something. Like fucking, oh, he's radioactive and all of his shit depends on radiation of different fucking things. And I think they even in that show compare his heat vision to a type of radiation because he uses it in tandem with his X-ray vision. Which X-ray is like, you know, that whole
ionizing radiation, right? Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever even thought of that. I'm just like,
not
oh,
gamma
it's just
radiation, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but he's like the Hulk, but better. Oh, there's a fight in the comment section for you right there. Which is, it's actually kind of funny because that episode felt a lot like the old Hulk, like sad Eric Bana walking into the sunset kind of deal. But eventually he decides to fly through a thunderstorm and the lightning hitting him destabilizes the radiation. I don't know. He saves Lois Lane on a plane and then he walks in as Clark Kent and she's like, how come you were gone the exact amount of time that Superman was? And he's like, I don't know what to tell you, Lois. And then fucking they play so coy and she's like, I wonder. And he's like, you know, it's no wonder you wonder because you're so wonderful. And then walks the fuck off. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, Superman.
Good old 1950s charm right there. Swoon.
So I want to watch the whole show now. Like, honestly, the green screen's terrible. Fucking Ben Affleck looking motherfucker in his oversized suit. Like it's such a weirdly good show.
I mean, there's a reason why it's often referred to as like one of the best serial like superhero shows, and it's what spawned Adam West's show. It's what it really did kind of start everything.
That's like big, hopeful, like goody two shoes kind of superhero thing. Right. I saw somebody talking about this where it's like that only works in a certain era of time. Like that works in the 40s, 50s, 60s. But after that, people wanted something more edgy. That's why like the animated Superman show, while good, did not do as good as the animated Batman show. Like Tim Daly's Superman show did nowhere as good as Kevin Smith or Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Kevin Smith Superman or Batman show. Yeah, I'm sure he would love to have credit for that.
Paul Dini.
I'm guessing that was the note that you had about radiation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
was wondering where you were going to go with that because like that's my wheelhouse.
Like, a whole ass notes in my phone about this shit.
Good.
Yeah. I can talk about it.
So, the next.
Oh, I gotta oil my chair.
The next little. I can't. Okay, so this week on the 15th, obviously the number one pulled book is Absolute Batman 19.
Batman.
I wanted to point this out because this is still absurd to me. Okay. There are 70. There are 70 variant covers of this fucking book.
About this.
The only ones on this entire screen that are not Absolute Batman are the bottom 5 down here.
Yeah.
But aside
And
from that, the
I've been
rest of them
seeing
are.
more custom ones come out from people too, like promoting
Oh
it.
yeah, and
Like I did another
it's
custom
starting
one.
a big thing because like heavy metal just had one with what's his name?
Oh no.
Oh, I cannot remember his name at all. When I see it, it's a very popular artist right now. Quintana. Anyways,
Mhm. Yeah.
he put out one that was similar to the Clayman that you were trying to get. You know, it was like $25 or whatever, and of course, it got swept in like a matter of seconds. And then you can turn around and find it on eBay for like $3,000 or whatever. And both he has come out and said that, you know, he's not a fan of how that was handled, and
Really?
he wants it so that, you know, people who want to enjoy his art is more able to.
Accessible.
Right, and wants to make it more accessible. And even
All
heavy
right.
metal came out and was just like, yeah, we need to like readjust things. We need to
Yeah, because the
kind of
scalping
kind of
community is just getting the
reevaluate
fuck out of
things.
hand. People that scalp are the worst. They're right up there with
But
Reddit moderators and fucking.
but my thing is, it is, scalpers do make it worse, but it's a 50-50 thing. You don't have scalpers if you don't have the buyers who are dropping $3,000 on this cover. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with the Pokemon cards. If we all just stop buying from scalpers, the problem will go away.
right. But at the end of the day, you have everyone who, you know, it's like
You got that
who gives
FOMO.
first, who rolls the dice and gives first. It's definitely not going to be the scalpers. They have the most to gain from it. But on the other note, the people that are the collectors and the buyers, they have a lot to lose too, because now you have this like, you know, $2,500 book that you spent for. Do you
Mhm.
really want that market to crash like that? Do you really? You see what I'm saying? Like, you really should have just
Yeah.
never made that purchase, regardless of how much you want to own that
Yeah.
art. Or if you do own it and you bought it directly from that artist or from the publisher or whoever was, you know, at market value, at the original like selling point, how do you fight the urge to turn around and sell that book for, you know, tens and hundreds of times more than what you spent for it? Like, I'm kind of going through that now with my Absolute Batman
I
#1. I
I
paid like
think
$30 for it, like in September or something like that, and now it's
I
$150, almost $200. So
I do not
I
buy things to resell them. I
right,
appreciate when things have value and it's like it's neat and I'm like, "Oh, I need to protect that." Because
right,
if something ever happens to me and I'm not around and somebody needs to sell my shit to pay whatever, then sure. Or if I'm ever in a financial bind and I'm like,
right,
you know, it's just a thing. I can sell it and I can eat for a week or whatever.
right.
Um,
I think,
but
but it's
I don't necessarily see it as investments either. I get stuff because all this shit that's all over my walls, all the comics, I get
mhm,
it because it looks fucking neat and it makes me
right,
happy. And
yeah,
I want to collect these people's artwork, like official artwork. I don't want to have to just
right.
go online and print it off and put it up on the wall. I'll fucking do it. I will go down to Kinko's and put it on a fucking poster. Fucking
Oh
try
my
me.
God, Kinko's. When
But
was the last time anybody mentioned that name?
fine, I'll go to Office Depot and put it on
Ugh,
a poster.
that's almost as
Like
bad as Kinko's now.
I'm not, but I'm not going to resell it. I would just
Right.
be enjoying it because I enjoy that person's art, but I can't buy it because one, they're not selling posters, which is a criminal thing. I would absolutely
At least not
Clayman.
yet. Yeah.
I would buy posters from you. Absolutely, buy all the
Assuming he's
posters.
actually
I
listening.
would. Clayman, please listen to our podcast. But see, but you know, it sucks because I would like to collect that and put it on my fucking wall like I did with all the
Right.
Knull variants or the work in progress. And there's some other stuff. I'm probably going to eventually put all of Dork up on a wall because I love this so much and I love this art style and
Right.
it's
It's weird. I do not have a single book that I've bought going, I bet this is going to appreciate and be valuable one day. The value in the book does kind of matter to me when it comes to books that I'm paying more for than what they originally went for. For example, one of the books that I got this week or later on last week is Batman 436, which is the first appearance of Tim Drake. Now, I didn't buy this as maybe it'll be worth some money one day. I bought it because, one, it's a cool cover. It's a first appearance of a significant character in the story. And I fucking like Batman. But
speaking of,
I do sort of pay attention to what the market's going for it, because I also don't want to just literally waste money. Like, I would never buy a brand new absolute Batman like variant for like, $2,500 or whatever. Like, I just would not do that.
But it's like the Clayman stuff. I get why it's like it's $60 or whatever to just get it, and I get why it's custom, whatever.
Right, limited numbers, all that. Yeah,
and it's like manga inspired covers. They look really fucking cool. And I want them. It's taking two of my favorite things and mixing them together. Why wouldn't I want them? They're awesome. But everybody else is in that. It's like, oh, people think this is awesome. Let me buy all of it, Jake Paul style, and fucking resell it to fucking stupid people. So, people that aren't.
I mean, it all comes down to like however much you're willing to do. I was quite literally bidding on a G.I. Joe #1, like that's graded, and I think it was like 9.6 or whatever.
But see, that's different than a Batman book that hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, for instance, there's #20's coming out soon, and I just learned that I requested the wrong fucking cover. I am a big Berserk fan.
Okay.
I love Berserk. It is one of my favorite manga, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's all about a guy named Guts, carries a big ass sword, fights demons. Batman #20 has a Berserk cover coming out, not by Clayman, which is a surprise. I was very surprised. I'm like, it's not a custom one. It is an incentive cover though. It's cover E, and it's an incentive cover, so it is going to be a little more expensive. But I requested B, and I fucked up, and I should have requested E, and I'm mad because I just realized I requested the wrong fucking one. So I'm gonna email my comic book shop like right after we're done and be like, hey, I still want cover B, but can we also pull the incentive cover for this if you get it in, please?
Well, that's also assuming that they actually get the incentive cover, which I'm sure they will. Your shop is pretty big, but
my shop's pretty good. But I love this. I love this so much.
That's a pretty sick cover.
Also, while we're here on the podcast today, I'd like to address something. This manga shit, this is also a comic book. Don't lie to me and tell me it's not. It is. And we can talk about this stuff. I know Robert doesn't read any of it. But this, I think, is as valid as Superman.
As valid? Yeah, I'll give you that. But I would say probably graphic novel is more appropriate.
Look, it's got speech bubbles.
Right.
It's got boxes. This is a comic book.
It is
graphic.
Book.
It's graphic as shit. The only reason it's this, by the way, the only reason it's a book is because this is a collection. This is like multiple.
It's an omnibus. Yes.
Yeah. So
that's like I have Adventures of Batman omnibus. It's a thick ass book. It's like,
do you know how many of these
600
exist,
pages
though?
or whatever. Right.
This is just #1. There's like 15 of these.
Right. Exactly. So it's more like a encyclopedia of Berserk rather than a fucking comic book.
Now, if we ever get a Trigon inspired absolute Batman or Superman, you bet your bottom dollar I will spend every single penny I have to fucking get that one. But
I don't know if we would ever get that, to be honest.
Oh man, I'd love it.
I know.
Anyway,
anywho, let's go ahead and get into
what we read. Oh, we were talking about like the top pool. So you brought up the whole. Of course, there's 70 fucking blah blah blahs of.
Yeah. There's a lot. There is a lot there. And I feel bad for anybody that is like on a journey to collect them all, because good God,
dude, if there's somebody collecting every variant, I feel bad for you, dog.
That just doesn't. Maybe every A variant or every B variant or every like 1 in 25 incentive, like sure, but all of them, no, fuck all of that.
Speaking of cool variants, though, I did grab this bad boy when I was at the shop.
Yeah, that one is cool.
It's all foily. It's probably my favorite Absolute Superman cover, other than the incentive one of him holding up the tank.
It is cool.
I like this one. This one's cool. I don't remember which book.
I mean, if we're showing off cool variants, I'll show off the one that you got me.
Oh, number
because
15.
It's dope. This is the G.I. Joe number 1. Yeah. The Larry Hama cut foil.
Larry Hama exclusive.
With old Scarlet on the front.
To Gotham City Limits comic book store.
I absolutely dig it. I really, really, really dig it. Yeah. And he also got me the foil for number 2, which I totally completely dig.
Yeah, and then I found you the other 2 little Joes.
Yeah, the G.I. Joe's special missions.
Then, I didn't realize they were doing a Darth Maul comic book to tie in with the new show. Yeah. I saw this. This was the only one they had left. This is number 2. So now I've got to find number 1. This is a cool cover, though. I really like that. So I bought it. I said, fuck it. I think it's neat.
Right.
And I bought it.
Very
That's how it goes. I'm walking around the store and I'm like, ooh, I think I'll buy that.
To go ahead and get it going and out of the way, we're going to do the new comic book day top pulls of the week. Is actually pretty expected and also very wide range. It's not just DC or just Marvel.
It's like pretty Catwoman. Decent. Oh wow, Catwoman's not on there at all.
Catwoman's really? Not on there. Right, exactly. It's Absolute Batman 19, which we all knew. Nightwing 137, Ultimate Wolverine 16.
I'm starting to catch something. I need to probably catch up on Ultimate Wolverine because this has been in the top 5.
A thing. Yeah.
A lot.
I mean, there's 16 issues in there.
That looks familiar.
No, let's see.
It's kind of giving Max vibes, but I know he is unfortunately no longer with us. Also, can we talk about Deathstroke stilts? The fuck, dude?
Deathstroke stilts?
On that cover for 19, he ain't got no legs. He ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. He got stilts. That motherfucker gonna be hopping around with a big ass machine gun arm. That design kind of I hate, by the way.
I think it's just behind smoke.
No, he owns stilts.
No, he does have stilts. Yeah, he's got some like weird stilty stilt.
I kind of hate Absolute Deathstroke. I hope if he turns around he looks better. I doubt it.
Right.
That's crazy.
Let's see who.
And I'm assuming that's Jack in the middle with the Robin logo on his chest.
Jack?
Or Joker or whatever the fuck. Isn't his name Jack? Or James or Jared?
Why would it be Joker? Why would Joker have the Robin emblem on his?
Is that not who that is? Is that not the fucking?
I mean, he does look like that, yeah, kind of.
And aren't the Robins working for him? Isn't that what we concluded?
Hasn't been determined yet. 100%. There's suspicion.
Well, now we know they're also Power Rangers, so it doesn't really matter.
They are also Power Rangers. The cover artist for Invincible Universe Battle Beast number 8 is Ryan Otley.
Ryan Otley.
He's also done Craven the Hunter. He's done Cyclops.
That's
he's
probably
done
where
several.
he's done a lot of
several
Invincible. He's in the cartoon. He's in the Invincible show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where he talks about like how animators save on budget by like not showing mouths, and then they do it in the fucking show. Like it's like a real meta commentary thing. Yeah,
I gotcha.
Okay, he's done some cool stuff. I'll have to check that out.
Up next, after that, I did not pull the least pull book. I did not pull that up. I pulled a interesting book.
There you go.
Actually, this is a Gooner bait. My bad.
That's not Gooner bait.
How is this not Gooner bait? I mean, all right. It's Gooner. It's Gooner.
Not. Hey, it's a DNA cover, but blue.
Yes.
That's interesting. Fuck, I'm gonna have to buy that one.
You're getting the female Gooner bait cover.
Well, because
it's not 100% Gooner.
All the other DNA ones have been red.
There have been like a white one too, I believe.
I think there was a white one, but most of them have been red.
And some others too. That DNA has been, because remember you pointed it out to, you're like, what is DNA? Who is that? And we figured out it was the artist.
That's like the artist's signature, yeah.
Right.
But like,
right.
Which is a cool fucking signature.
It is. It is. It really is.
Great. But all the ones I've seen have been red. There's like a whole fucking turnstile at the comic book shop that has.
Did he do the red block variants for the Marvel lines, like the Deadpool,
Carnage, Deadpool, all of those? Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
So this is blue block for DC, I guess.
I guess so. But yeah, Nightwing 137, Catwoman 86 are the ones I chose for the Gooner bait covers of this week.
That's terrible. Terrible Gooner bait.
It's not great.
We started this so strong, and then they've let us down every week.
They really have. Every week it has been less and less Gooner like.
It's like, God damn, man.
Yeah. This was the interesting issue. Mumra, the Ever Living, #1 from Dynamite Comics.
Why?
I was like, really? Mumra from Thundercats? Like,
dude, that's fucking wild.
But I thought the cover, the art was cool.
Yeah, it's like extra dimensional Mumra. Like, that's cool.
Right.
All I can think about when I see Mumra is Robot Chicken when he pretended to be the nanny. And he walks in on Tigra or whatever the fuck her name is, like licking herself, and he's like, Mrs. Mumbledy-Peg needs to go masturbate. I mean, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go masturbate. That's all I can think about.
Nice.
Well,
all right, Paul. What did you read?
Did you read anything?
I read. No, I read. I pretty much caught up on the Immortal Legend Batman, which I'm legitimately sad that it's only 6 issues.
You're caught up?
There's I'm
Why'd
up
you send me a
through.
screenshot of #2? Did you just read them all in one sitting?
Maybe. I haven't completely caught up. I haven't read #6 or 5, but
I've done 4, 5, and 6.
I've done a lot of reading on those, and I posted on the Facebook comic book collectors group that I was legitimately sad that it only is 6 issues, but apparently there is talk about a second volume.
Yeah, second volume of it. Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm
perfectly
excited.
Okay with that.
It something we made fun of ended up being something we both really enjoyed.
That's true. We did. We were like, what the fuck is this? This looks terrible.
This is Power Rangers ass fucking. He's fighting Joker with a mech robot. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. And then somebody at the store was like, all of the villains are Bruce Wayne. And you said that as well.
I said that.
I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, I know. It looks weird and looks dumb, but I tried it. I've read it, and I'm completely hooked.
Dude,
like,
that's what sold me on it because, and I've talked about this, how like in Batman in general, all the villains are sort of dark reflections of different parts of Bruce in some way or another, like his vanity or his double life or his, his no kill rule, like him leading a double life, Two-Face, him like the complete opposite of him, Joker, the fucking the billionaire side of him, Penguin, it's pop, 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 pop. And even in Absolute Batman, they kind of do that with Bane. How Bane's sort of a darker reflection of Batman in a way, because he forces him through the whole like experimental thing and trying to get him hooked on Venom and all that other shit.
I gotcha.
And
well, he was trying to get him to replace him.
Yeah.
Or to
that's a lot of like his intelligence. You can tie that back to like Poison Ivy and like his care for the city versus her care for the plant life, and you can always kind of tie a villain back to Batman in some way as like a dark reflection. So Immortal Legends taking that and making it literally
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was the coolest thing. Yeah. Oh, him being the world's greatest detective, Riddler. Each one is a shadow of Bruce Wayne in a way, like a dark part of him.
Right.
I've always thought that was neat. And then Immortal Legends is like, I got you, dog. And fucking just did it. And I'm like, this is the coolest fucking shit ever. If you haven't read Immortal Legends, go check that shit out. It's awesome. Fucking
very
awesome.
Cool.
It is
very cool.
Awesome. But I read Knull and Dork.
Okay. Tell me what's up with Knull.
So this one, way better than the third one.
Because you were pretty much on it. You said that you enjoyed
the second one was great. The third one had so much going on, and then didn't explain anything. That was what I was kind of talking about. Because he fought Thanos in like the second one, and in the third one also had some cool scenes at the beginning. And remember, I talked about this where it's like the beginning was really good, and then it lost me. Halfway through. Almost the exact same thing. Really good, 2/3 of the book, and then it's like, wait, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. There is a 2-page foldout, which is just a sun exploding, so it's just all yellow. And I'm like,
okay,
that's fine if it's just that, but then you also have 2 little boxes here that are still part of the same thing, and it makes no sense. It is wildly all over the place. So the last we left Knull, he stole the Spear of Light from Thanos, denounced his own power of darkness to take the power of light, went to a sun and flew inside of it into a realm of enlightenment, of pure light. No darkness exists there, to find a version of Eddie Brock called the Illuminated, who apparently all the other Eddie Brocks like sent that motherfucker back in time to correct his mistakes, and he became anti-Venom, kind of, because he's or Poison or whatever version of Eddie Brock this fucking is. They don't really explain it too much or too well.
It's probably more in the current Venom line.
And I don't know, man. And they fight. He kills Eddie Brock and takes the symbiote and I guess the Enlightenment title. I guess Eddie in this is like a Venom angel almost. So he completely becomes a new deity of the universe, where like the stars he's able to control them or some shit. And then Thanos rolls up on him at the end, and he's like, "I'm back, bitch." And I'm just like, bro, you're gonna lose this fight. He's powered up twice now since you last fought him. Like, I can't imagine where this is going, because it's like Knull has powered up 3 or 4 times since escaping Hela in the first issue. And it's like he's basically more than he was to start with. He's an asshole. He's a fucking deity from beyond time and space. Like, he existed before everything. And fucking, they're fighting, and Eddie's like, "Do you like apples?" I'm like, "Don't you fucking do it. Do not fucking do it." Flip the page, and he like high knees this motherfucker in the chin. He's like, "How do you like them apples?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Shut up."
So
and then
bad.
Later at the end of the fight, when he kills Eddie, he's like, "And to answer your question, I prefer my apples baked." I'm like, shut the fuck up. What is that quippy nonsense? You are a void demon. Fuck you. Look. fuck is that? Knull being sassy was the weirdest fucking thing to happen to me in reading that. I was not expecting it.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
It was all right. I guess I don't know enough about Knull's personality. Maybe he's been affected by Eddie Brock on some level.
Sure.
I don't know. And then I read Dork.
Good old Dork. I have been telling people your impression of it, and a lot of people have been like, "Yeah, this sounds great.
It's great. Good read. Good read."
I'm pretty sure if I remember right, I think I read where they just extended it.
Do tell.
Like it was only supposed to be a short series or something along those lines, and they're
is this only number 3?
Extending it.
Well, I guess that's.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
yeah, it's number 3.
Went to the store. They had 3 different variants, and they still had copies left. And I was like, no fucking way! This is the first time I've gotten the first printing of Dork. Holy shit! I had to get the 3rd printing of the first one, 2nd printing of the 2nd one.
Right.
So this was good to catch that first printing for the first time. Great read. It's fun. There's a great fight scene in it with the dwarf.
Has it lost its or has it been able to keep the momentum that you had for it, like the interest?
Oh yeah,
that you had for it.
They kind of leave a teaser at the end of this one that he has to go visit the Bone Witch to try and help the chicken. Dork surprisingly was not as present in the first half of this book either. Like it's kind of about the dwarf trying to hunt him down. It's like, I don't know how he keeps staying one step ahead of me. I can't, his movements are wild and shit. And then he meets a white mage who's like trying to sell him shit. And he's like, oh yeah, I know where they went, but you'll have to buy something first. And it's like this whole fucking to-do. And I'm like, wait a minute. Immediately I noticed the white mage's hand was green and wrapped in brown bandages. I'm like, that's Dork. He's in a fucking, he's fucking with the dwarf. And he's like,
pretty good.
Wait, what? Why did you help them? And he's like, because they bought something from me. They weren't rude. But when he's describing Dork, he's like, he's a very handsome fellow. And he's like, the dwarf's like, that's weird. Everyone else I talked to said he was stout and short, and ugly was used a lot. And that's like, that's the writing's really fun. Like the sort of almost animated quality to the art is still keeping me there. Like it still feels like I'm watching something rather than reading something.
Right.
It's very World of Warcraft D&D sort of vibes. I like when he's describing himself though, and he's like, he leapt at them like a dragon in heat. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. I don't have any interesting screenshots. There were some cool scenes in there, but it was nothing like super major. Like it was a neat fight scene. And there was this end part where he's like, fuck you for making me do this. And
yeah,
like,
because he had for it.
Yeah, like spoilers, he has to kill the dwarf to stop him.
Sure.
The dwarf has a potion of like life and death or whatever, and it can erase someone from existence. And Dork has to steal it off the dude's body because he's getting the shit kicked out of him. And he's basically like, fuck you for making me do this, and throws the potion at the dwarf's head and kills him. And I'm like, God damn, man. Like I said, it literally jumps back and forth between this, oh, that's funny, and oh, that's fucking dark. Like that sucks. Like it really keeps me back and forth. It's a roller coaster experience, and I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun reading Dork.
Well, that's good.
I recommend it to anyone. In fact, I'm gonna do so. There is a and we can do this on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. There's a trend going on of like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it was like game recommendations. Like 5 games I love, 4 games I recommend, 3 games I need to try, 2, and stuff like that. I'd like to do that with comic books, and I know Dork would be on on that list.
On your list.
On my list of recommends, yeah.
We can do that. I would like a little bit more of a prep on it to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I just started thinking about it. I'll have to find it again. It's and I'll like send you stuff, but I think that would be a neat thing for us to do. Slap together something and figure it out.
I think this is what you were talking about though, with the preview for Absolute
Scarecrow.
Batman and Absolute Scarecrow. Which is
Absolute
basically
him walking barefooted. Ugh.
Yeah. So he's I wonder, does this mean he is an actual Scarecrow or
So they do talk about like he's wearing a mask or whatever, and he's like, "You got me," and I think the cigarette he's smoking has fear toxin in it because they immediately start freaking out by like the next page from this. And they keep talking about how he's wearing a mask, and then that last scene, come to think of it, maybe this isn't a mask. And it's such a creepy, like they all kill each other, and then this fucking like plane comes down, and it's a whole fucking, like, he kills that dude with a combine harvester. That's fucking
pretty wild.
Brutal. That's some GTA San Andreas shit, man. And
or Far Cry.
Far Cry. Yeah. Oh yeah, Far Cry 5. I found that harvester and I was just like, yay! Drove it around. That's really funny. But I love that these guys are brothers too, and the fear toxin in his cigarette like just makes them fucking freak out. But I love that at the end where, come to think of it, maybe it's not a mask.
Yeah.
And then he starts to regret what he is. But look at his face is even melting to look like Scarecrow.
This is
so the fear toxin's on another fucking level now.
What do you think the background is for Absolute Scarecrow? You think he's still, I mean, he's still Jonathan Crane, but do you think he's like a psychiatrist or whatever he was in normal canon?
I think he's probably a scientist for Arkham. And this especially with the eyeball with the black running up and how it's affecting that guy, looks very similar to the first time we saw Joker in the coat of dead babies or whatever, like how his face was freaking out.
Right.
And so like his fear toxin shit could be like a beginning interlude thing to like Joker's laughing gas or whatever.
Right.
I mean, this seems to be less hallucinogenic and more rage baiting. Again, like it incites rage and torment. Like you create your own fear, I guess. By the
Which
end
has
of
kind
it,
of been his thing before, though, right? Like the fear toxin has been like
usually
an exaggeration of a fear you have.
Yeah, but this wasn't him hallucinating something about his brother. This is him literally just going to kill his brother, and then the fear of what he's done afterward is what, like, I think this makes you do shit you'd normally regret, and then you living with the consequences is the fear. Like, that's...
Oh, I gotcha.
That's fucked up. I like it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's only so much we can grasp from the straw man.
Right.
Him walking barefoot's fucking creeping me out more than anything. I don't know if you've ever walked on dry straw. That shit sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're just whistling like it's just another like Monday morning or whatever.
This does give me major like Jeepers Creepers vibes and shit.
I want to know why he chose these two brothers to do this too.
Oh. Yeah, so like this too, he sends a text to one of them. It's you sneaking out of the bedroom window with a giant tube of, oh God. And so like they start fighting because of some fake bullshit. Maybe he hallucinates what's on his phone. I just don't know what's actually happening, but of course we won't know until we read the full book. I also
Right.
really like how long they made his feet. Not from
Yeah.
like a foot fetish standpoint, but more of that's an uncanny valley. Like, he's a creepy fucking dude.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
He also kind of looks like Joker. He's got a long, exaggerated smile. He's got that slick black hair. Like, him and the guy that's Joker could be fucking brothers at this point. Like, they kind of give off a
Yeah,
very
I could see
similar
that.
shape and vibe. The
Hmm.
green buttons don't help. So, not sell
No.
that. And the red around his lips and everything. I don't know, man. This looks cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am as well. That comes
I'll be
out
going to the
this
comic book store on
this
Wednesday.
You're
On
actually going to
Wednesday,
go
my
on New
dudes.
Comic Book Day?
Yeah, I have been every now and again. I'll go in the afternoon, like around 5.
Well, yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Well, cool, dude. I'm
Yeah, man.
fucking hungry. I'm absolutely starving.
I had a hash brown.
Yeah,
So,
you did have a hash brown.
I'm good. And a Red Bull.
But yeah, so to everyone again, thank you for listening to us two idiots rambling on and talking about things that are quite nerdy and serve no purpose in life and contribute nothing to society. And
we're just two dudes.
Yeah,
we're not
two white
professionals.
American dudes, YT,
Oh, God.
according to that guy.
White, straight,
yeah,
dudes. The most evil thing we could be.
The most non-opinionated people possible.
And honestly, I'm glad podcast equipment is cheap because I wouldn't get to hang out with my buddy.
We're going to disregard the fact that I bought half of it.
And Robert bought half of it.
for a year or so, yeah.
Yay!
Nobody knows about that because well, there's a whole 100 episodes
now.
of a different show. Go check it out.
Yeah, no, it's still
but
up,
yeah,
unfortunately. We have to get back to doing that one. Well, I guess this is
that's
fully
up to
replaced.
the guys.
That's if they want to be a part of it. We can go back to just you and me again.
Yeah. I dig this. This is fun. I don't care what randos on TikTok say.
No, I don't care. Just read their comments like in a funny voice, and suddenly they sound even worse than they normally do. It with the fucking lispy Reddit moderator, like, I'll protect you, princess. Like that fucking.
Why do you smell like stale Cheetos and Mountain Dew? Like what? But
I'm pheromone maxing.
Nice. Well,
why is podcast equipment so cheap?
To be continued.
Love you guys. Keep commenting. I fucking love it. Please do. It means you're watching, so I don't care.
That's true.
Fucking say, yeah.
Everybody
has an opinion, and I love hearing them. They make me happy regardless if they're bad or good. If you want to say something bad about me, please do. I open up that door and I don't want to close it. Ever.
Well said.